Yo, what is up guys? My name is Nick Coleman here at Coleman Collected, and today I'm going to be unboxing these Rick Owens Dark Shadow Low Abstract Ramones in black and white, and I'm going to be talking about some first impressions on the shoe, as well as trying them on foot. Alright guys, so I'm gonna dig right in. Dinner is served. I'm already fucking up the cut. Alright guys, so I bought these from a store in Canada and I was able to get them for a pretty good deal. I probably wouldn't have actually purchased these shoes to wear. I was planning on reselling them, although I was thinking about this video and some possible fits I could put together, and I definitely wanted to try them on foot for you guys. Especially because I haven't seen many videos of people wearing these online, or photos. Alright, so what's inside the box? We got my receipt, which is nice, and the huge, iconic, classic Dark Shadow Rick Owens Ramone box. So this is the Dark Shadows box. On the side we have the shoe, and just the barcodes. Nothing super interesting. These boxes have this really nice unboxing. That's so stupid. One thing I really like about the Rick Owens boxes is that they always feel very sturdy. They open very smoothly, and then they don't open. Because they open very smoothly, like so. Great, this looks dope. So as you can see, you have the classic tags that come with the Rick Owens shoes. I don't want to focus too much time on the tote bag, because I know that there's been a lot of videos of people reviewing it. Although the tote bag is pretty nice. It actually says Dark Shadow on the bottom here. I'll take out the shoes, which come in, holy fuck, these are massive. With the shoes, which are wrapped in plastic. These shoes are a lot bigger than I expected them to be in person. I knew they were gonna look big just by the nature of the shoe, like in the clear sole, although I didn't expect them to be this large. Alright. They look crazy cool. They're huge though. The material is similar to other Dark Shadows Ramones I've held. Obviously it's not that leather that you'll get with the Mainline Ramones. The first thing that I noticed was the size of the shoe is on the back where the heel is. It says made in Italy. On the inside of the tongue you have the classic Dark Shadow tag. Alright guys, so the material of these shoes. The upper, this outer, is 53% nylon, 47% cotton. The lining of the shoe is 100% cotton. The toe box is 100% calf leather. It's got a really nice feel. And the sole is 100% rubber. We've got the metal lacelets. So my first impressions about the shoe. In all honesty, they don't feel that special. I mean, the Dark Shadow line is the cheaper version of the Ramones shoes. They're usually made with different materials than the normal leather ones. I think the silhouette of the shoe is definitely really interesting. I think this part, how the clear rubber sole comes out and has this square tip, I think that's pretty interesting, and I think it's pretty clever, although they don't feel like they have much character, if that makes sense. The sole, on the other hand, is very cool. It's got the same treading that a normal Rick Owens Ramone sole would have, and it says Dark Shadow here on the bottom. They do feel very durable, on the other hand. I think I could wear these pretty heavy and they won't get that beat up. A few things that I'm wondering about is whether the sole will start to yellow or not. I wonder how this rubber sole will affect heel drag, because these specifically, but I know Rick Owens Ramones in general tend to be pretty heavy, so people drag their feet a little bit more than they would with normal shoes. The back here is already pretty sloped, so I wonder how that'll affect heel drag. Although the normal damage that you normally find on a pair of Rick Owens Ramones, like scuffs on the sole, or scuffs on the midsole, I guess they're protected now by this rubber sole, although I don't know how this will look when it gets beat up, or if it will get beat up easier, or if it will be more challenging to damage. So these shoes were released in March of 2020. They sold out recently from most stores. There's only a few sizes left on sites like Essence or far-fetched. I haven't seen many people wearing them. It'll definitely be interesting to see the outfits that people can put together with these. They're definitely like a little more futuristic and challenging. Like, I doubt I would ever wear these shoes with shorts just because they look so clunky. I mean, people already make fun of Rick Owens Ramones for being like clown shoes, and like these have an even bigger sole. I mean, I'm not sure yet because I haven't tried them on foot, so we'll see how they look when I do that. But they're large. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera. Now I'm gonna do a quick side-by-side impressions of my current day-to-day Ramones that are mainline leather and these dark shadow, low abstract Ramones. The first thing I wanna look at is a side-by-side comparison of the sole, just to see how large it is. These are both the same size. As you can see, these look massive compared to this, just because the rubber sole pops out a lot more and it just goes out further in front. As you can see that mine are pretty worn down. They have the same grip on the sole, although there's this little rubber part up here which doesn't have any treading, and this part back here that also says dark shadow and slopes up, which is very interesting. So I've seen some people asking online, oh, can you take off the rubber part? No, you can't. I guess that would be cool, although then they'd just be selling normal Ramones, because I'm guessing most people who would buy these would take them off, and I think that would definitely take away from what Rick Owens as a designer, the direction that he's trying to go in. I don't know if you guys have seen some of his newer stuff, like the newest season that's about to release, although the soles on the Geo baskets and stuff are this icy blue, which looks very interesting. Rick Owens is really pushing the boundaries on what he can do with these classic, desirable silhouettes. So I think what makes these shoes interesting is the shape of the rubber sole. It comes out a little bit on the sides. When you're looking at the shoe on the side, you can kind of see that it's lower here and then it kind of creeps up to the top of the midsole. And then you have inside the rubber, you have these little square sections, which makes it a little more interesting than if it was just all translucent. It definitely is another dimension to the shoe. And then you have this little divot right here. I mean, I think it's really interesting what Rick Owens did. You know, he took this silhouette that everybody loves, that's so desirable, and then added this sporty, innovative rubber sole on it to give the shoe like this new identity, although keep it true to its roots. And I think it being clear makes it more true to its identity. I think if this was a different color, it might be a little bit too out there, because people will like look at these shoes and they'll know that these are Rick Owens Ramones, you know, but they're not your average pair of Rick Owens Ramones. They're more interesting, you know. There's so many people who has a pair of Ramones now that these will definitely, you know, make you stand out. I doubt these will get compared to Converses. They're big though. They're fucking massive. I'm gonna try them on with shorts for you guys so we can see how it looks, because I'm not sure. But like, I don't think it'll look good. And I doubt these will look great with skinny jeans either, you know? Like, they're just so large that you definitely need like a straight cut jean. So let's take a look at these on foot, guys. Alright guys, so I just tried these on foot. I spent the night thinking about these and what they would go with and just what I think about them. Do I like them or do I not like them? These kind of look like a crossover between the Rick Owens Ramones and the Balenciaga Triple S's. They've kind of got that chunky sole. Looks like the crossover, the child between the two brands. I think a big critique that people have of Rick Owens normally, they're just big and they're hard to get used to. Even as somebody who has owned Rick Owens, trying these on, it's like I have to get used to a whole new shoe again. They're so much bigger than even the normal ones. For sizing, these are size 43. My other Rick Owens that I own are also size 43, my mainline Ramones. These felt like they fit me a little bit big. I know Rick Owens usually fit a little bit bigger, although I'm like a size 10 and a half, 11 in Jordan 1s. And my toe like only went 3/4 up the way onto the toe box. It's kind of hard to feel where your toe's at because it is this hard steel cap type John. Another thing is, like, if you're purchasing these brand new, they're definitely very stiff at first. I know normal Ramones are pretty stiff. I don't know if these will get less stiff over time. I'm sure they will a little bit, like on the back here. Although putting these on is pretty challenging. It like definitely takes a few seconds. You have to undo the laces if you're not trying to crease the back, and then you have to retighten them. Otherwise your foot might be sliding around a bit. I don't know if I just have the sizing wrong. They aren't comfortable right now. Maybe they'll get more comfortable, but I think like just going with a normal pair of Ramones is a better bet. Like, these are gonna take a long time to get used to, and they feel really weird on foot. I know that with my normal pair of Ramones, when I first tried them on, I felt the difference in my height, and they definitely made me a little bit taller. But when I tried these shoes on, I definitely noticed the difference, and I wanted to break out a ruler and see exactly how much taller they made me. Because when I tried on the first shoe and I stood up, my left foot I noticed was lifted way off the ground, and it felt completely even between my legs. When I measured it, it's pretty much exactly 2 inches is how much taller these shoes make you. And I'm 5'11", so now I can say I'm legally 6'1". Legally. So I think the reason why it's so challenging for me to really say whether or not I like these shoes is that they're so unique. I can't really compare them to any other shoe. And you know, when you take photos with these on foot, it's really hard to tell what's going on because the translucent is just challenging to capture in pictures. One second I like them and I'm like, oh, they're pretty interesting. The next second I'm like, what the fuck? These are like 5-pound bricks. Like, so as for the stuff that I tried these on with, I tried them on with a pair of shorts. I thought it was gonna look a lot worse than it actually did, although I didn't really mind the way it looked. Would I wear them with shorts normally? Probably not. I have other shoes that I'd rather wear with shorts, although I thought they were gonna look a lot bigger than they actually did. I thought they looked kind of cool. I mean, I guess it really depends on your body type too. My legs are pretty skinny, so they look bigger on me than if you're like, you know, shredded. Then I tried them on with a pair of skinny gray jeans, and I thought they looked really nice. If you wear really skinny jeans and you have these really clunky shoes, your feet could end up looking really big. I didn't think it was horrible. I think they looked solid with the skinny jeans. I definitely think that if I was gonna be wearing them with skinny jeans, I'd want to have some outerwear piece, because if you have a coat, it kind of balances your fit. And then the last jeans I tried on with these were a pair of slim fit, kind of straight leg, the Raf Simons knee patch jeans. Those are the only pair of not skinny jeans I own, so I wish I could have done it with like blue jeans or something. I thought that looked pretty cool. I kind of like the look where the jean goes past the top of the shoe. I think that was probably my favorite look, although I definitely want to hear what you guys think. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed. I definitely want to hear what you guys think about the shoes. I did a little poll on my Instagram. People were pretty split about them, although I definitely want some more opinions. I want to hear what you guys might wear with these shoes. Maybe if there's anything that you guys think I should try these on with. Also, stay tuned to see what I would style with these shoes. I'm gonna be doing 3 outfits. As always, stay safe out there, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Thanks so much for watching, and peace.